Welcome back, Specters, and today I thought I'd bring another special effects makeup tutorial to you guys. And this one is going to be a little unhinged, a little chaotic, and definitely iconic. I'm recreating Heath Ledger's Joker for the first time. I've never done this makeup look in my life, and I can't wait. So I'm going to get the paint, the cracks, the chaos, and make Joker my own. So let's get into it. So now what I'm going to do for the first step is get this e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. This is the first time I've actually used face primer, but I didn't use it in my Chucky tutorial, so that's my bad. But the Joker's skin is very pale, but not smooth, not perfect. It's textured, lived in, and honestly, looks like he hasn't slept in a long time. So don't worry about perfection. Imperfection is the vibe. So yeah, get your primer, get your moisturiser, get it on your face. So I'm going to do one little pump, maybe two, just on my cheeks and around my face, and get it moisturised by rubbing it in. This feels so weird. I've never used primer in my life. I'm going up in the world, guys, going up. So once that is all rubbed in, we can move on to the next step. Now for the fun part. The Glasgow smile that he has. I'm going to be using, again, my favourite. I have two different things of liquid latex and some, what are these again? Cotton wool pads, because I don't have tissue. I'd rather use cotton wool pads because they're easier to rip apart and get that texture that we need. So I'm going to start off by mapping out where his scars are. I did this with the Chucky thing, with the same palette again, old Primark palette that I have, and just go in with this luscious pink down here. I will get it to the camera. Oops. So yeah, go in with the pink and carve out where his scars will go. So we're going to start off like so. I'm going to do that on the other side off camera and then come back with you with the liquid latex. So now once you have got the eyeshadow laid down like I have, you will now go in with some liquid latex. It could be any brand. I got this from, again, a dollar store or a pound shop or something like that, I can't remember, but I also got this in a little pack, so I've got a backup in case this one runs out. And what I'm going to do is just go in with this very horrible smelling sticky stuff. I think this one has run out because it's gone into a paste. If it looks like that, that needs chucking. That's a pro tip from me. Also do a skin test just in case you are allergic to liquid latex. I will put that in the bin in a bit. So it looks like I'll be using my newer stuff. It does happen though, it does happen. Also, make sure that your blood that you're going to be using a bit later on is also not run out. That's another pro tip, because otherwise it sucks. And now I can't. Oh, there you go, that one's open, it's come out full force. So I'm going to grab a Q-tip and use this just to go in like so with the liquid latex down the line of his smile, also adding in the little details of his scars. I hate this bit. I hate when you have to get it right, or otherwise it's going to look silly. It doesn't matter. If you do it wrong, you can always wait for it to dry, peel it off, and start again. That's what I do. So I'm going to carry on with this side and come back with the cotton wool pads. Now we've got the liquid latex laid down. We're going to let this get tacky, and then we're going to get a cotton wool pad. I would have two laying around somewhere. That's too many. And just pull it apart like this. So you have two little pieces, and I'm just going to tear it up a bit, roll it out, maybe roll it out a bit, flatten it, and then get some liquid latex, and I'm going to stick it down with that, so I have a bit of texture to the mouth. So I'm going to do the rest off camera and come back once it's finished. Now once you've finished with the cotton wool pads, you will get a pair of tiny little scissors, just going in, cutting it up a little bit to make it look a bit more jagged, because the Joker's smile is iconic. Fun fact about me, I love Heath Ledger's Joker, is one of my favourites. Second is Mark Hamill from the Batman Dark Knight series, that's it, and obviously the cartoons. So now I'm coming into the fun part of the transition to the Joker. I'm going to get Snazzaroo Clown White, and we're going to get a sponge from the sponge bag. Oh, they're brand new, so it might be a little bit noisy. We're going to get some Clown White onto the face, because he is very pale. And I'm going to just tap it on. One thing I forgot, water. Make sure you have water on you, because you will need it for this paint, because this has dried off. So what I'm going to do is just tap it around my face. It doesn't need to be clean, it doesn't need to be fantastique or fantastic, just all around the face with the white. As you can tell, it's looking like that. So I'm going to carry on with this around the whole of my face, because you've got to make it look like he's been a bit worn out, been wearing it for years as the iconic Joker. So I'm going to just blend it out and just dab it around, just to get that look of he's just rushed on, just brushed it on, and out the door he goes. Now that you have painted on the white, you can do it any way you want. This is your Joker, just remember that. Also, I'm now going to be going in with the black for his eyes. Time to make my eyes look like they haven't blinked in the last 48 hours. So I'm using what black cream paint I have left. I'm going to smudge it with my fingers. Yes, you heard me, with my fingers. And just get it and go like this, because that's how basically he does it. But yeah, we're just going to keep going in with the black until you've got that smudged. So top to bottom, just smudge it around. At this moment in time, it's not really looking like it, but as I keep building it up, it will eventually look like I haven't slept in about 48 hours. So I'm going to carry on doing that off camera, and I will be back with you guys in a second. Now that the eyes are done, I'm going to be moving in with some black eyeshadow to make it pop out a little bit more. Yes, it doesn't have to be tidy, it doesn't have to be neat, because that is the best part about Joker. You can make it as chaotic as you want. So again, this time I'm going to get a brush from my lovely Beetlejuice package, and get a fluffy brush with some black on, just to make it stand out a little bit around the edges. So just like that. So the darker the better. Again, if you want to, you can just leave it at the paint and go from there, basically. So once that's done with the fluffy brush, you move on to using some lovely red paint, which is for the mouth. So with this paint, I'm going to use my trusty Makeup Revolution SFX palette, what I use for the back, and go in with a detailed brush. I should have all of this set out, but that's just me, I'm a bit messy. there's something you will learn about me while I do these makeup tutorials. I'll have makeup everywhere. Right now, you should see it. I've got a kit there, a thing there, a thing there. It's crazy. So we're going to go in with this lovely red paint and just fill in the iconic smile like this. So we're going to keep building it up as much as possible. So don't forget, guys, this is my first attempt at this Joker. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I just didn't think I could. So yeah, this is basically trial and error. So yeah, so you want to cover it until all the white tissue is no longer visible. So it will start to look a bit like this. Ta-da! Gruesome, gory, the better. So I'm going to carry on with this side and be back very shortly. Now you've got this sort of look on your face for the mouth, we're going to go in with some greens and purples around the edges to make it a little bit more irritated. So I'm going to get another detailed brush from an old brush set I had and just get again in with this green paint. It's a green fluffy brush and just dab it slightly so it looks a little bit more irritated. I tend to do the do's every time I do this, especially with SFX makeup. I'm always doings. But yeah, just round the edges, get the green and make it a little bit more agitated, because it is the Joker. And then a bit of purple with the same brush, it doesn't matter, and just stipple it around the edges. I'm not the best with paint, I'm not the best with special effects, but we all start somewhere. So again, going in with the purple around the edges. Green and purple is these iconic colours, which I love. And just give it that irritated, infected look. So I'm going to carry on with this, and then we're going to get into the blood, but also don't forget to add some black in there. I forgot that, just for a little bit of depth. Same brush, just a little bit of depth. I look so strange right now. And then, like I say, you can make it anything you want. It's your Joker. If you have your own Jokers, create them. That's what I say. Now we've got the purple and green and blacks in there, I'm going to go in with this fake gel blood and obviously goose it up a bit, because Joker wouldn't be Joker with a little bit of blood, eh? So we're going to just go in. You could use any sort of blood really, in with his scars to make it a little bit more gruesome, a little bit more funky. That's what I like to call it, funky. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. So yeah, you just want to go in with any type of blood, because you can either splatter blood, so it looks like he shot someone. I will be able to speak soon. Yeah, so yeah. We're going to just carry on blending it up a little bit. Just remember guys, this is my first attempt at this, and to say the least, could improve, but hey, we all start somewhere. And if you really want to zhuzh it up, you could put some blood dripping from his mouth or whatever. Like I say, it's your Joker, do what you want. But I haven't really got a costume for him, which is a shame really, because I do like the Joker a lot. Hopefully in the future, if I can improve this, we will definitely put a costume on with it and a wig and everything else. So before we end the video, we're going to end by shading some black lines into the creases of the thing, so it looks like when you frown, he's got that iconic frown look on his face. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back with you. And there you have it, Specters, my own version of Heath Ledger's Joker. Yes, I haven't got an outfit just as right now this second. I will be trying to get one very soon, so we will probably recreate this in the next couple of months with probably a lot more practice. Don't forget, this is my first time doing this look and I absolutely love it, and it's very chaotic, messy, just the way Heath Ledger would probably want it. So if you ever want me to do any other horror characters or even my own creations or anything, just hit me up in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more from me. So yeah, it's a new journey for Supernatural Specters where we are going to be going down this special effects route, because yeah, I will do another video explaining why. So hope you liked this tutorial slash makeup look from me. Until next time, why so serious?
So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. He turns to me and he says, "Why so serious?" He comes at me with the knife. "Why so serious?" He sticks the blade in my mouth. "Let's put a smile on that face." And why so serious?